Hi, my name is Jose Ramos. I'm an Assistant Director of Freshman Admissions and Multicultural Recruiter in our admissions office here at St. John Fisher College. And today I'm going to show you their dining hall. This is our main dining hall that we're going to be walking through. We have several locations you can go to, satellite areas, basically meaning cafes that you can grab something on the go to class. But a lot of our students like to gather here, especially being an all-you-can-eat option. So come follow me. As we're walking, I'll explain our meal plan for you. We have 3 tiers for all of our students to enjoy. Right now, most of our students will go with our standard plan. This would include 13 meals per week, and then you can move that up to an unlimited plan, or you can move it down if you don't eat as much on campus as you would have thought. But our package, when you're looking at our cost of attendance, conveniently includes that 13 meals per week for you. And again, most of our students stay right at that level. There's different types of foods and areas that you can enjoy here. When you enter this area right here, this is our grill. This is where you can enjoy options like burgers, fries. Sometimes they'll have things like pulled pork. Even do vegetarian options of what you can put on a grill. Right now, this isn't open, but is usually a good spot if you're a sub or sandwich person. Hot or cold, and you walk through very similarly to your Subways and Chipotles. You put what you want, they'll make it for you, and it's ready to go right there in front of you, fresh. And we conveniently nicely call it breads and spreads. We really do try to listen to our students when they're talking about what they want to see in our dining hall. So you will see themes if you're a student here. Things like Taco Tuesday, Wing Wednesday, Fish Fry Friday. So here you'll see these areas that are in the center of our dining hall change their themes conveniently, and students get to know that. So you'll be able to check on their email, on our website. They have social media presence, so you can always know what you're going to come in and anticipate as a meal. This also changes according to your meal of the day. So we serve breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner, and they're open during certain segments of time. If you're ever caught in a bind where you're not get into the dining hall in time or are rushing, we do have a carry-out option that you can have. And the satellite cafes as well. We have a late night option. Even though it might not be here, there are locations that you can get food up until midnight, usually filled with options here. You'll see that this glass plate right here will contain cookies, pastries, desserts that you can grab at the end of your meal. The nice thing is, not only do we bake a lot of our goods here, we work with local vendors. That's including going to Donuts Delight and grabbing donuts fresh in the morning. Also, working with local produce vendors and farms that provide our salad bar, as you'll see to my right. It'll be filled with tons of options, so you have that healthy option. Being the number 6 in the nation, it gets tempting to eat everything in front of you, but we do encourage you to eat healthy, and our dining services provide you ways to educate yourself in that manner. One of my favorite spots is our ice cream. Another local vendor, Perry's Ice Cream. That if you're here in the fall, it's very festive, not only outdoors but inside our dining hall. Pumpkin pie ice cream ends up being my favorite during that time. Also, your cereal bar options, anything from Fruit Loops to Frosted Flakes and some Cheerios and anything in between. Now, when we talk about the Fisher family, it even extends outside of our classrooms, athletics, and clubs and organizations. In our dining service, cater to the needs of our dietary restrictions, one of them being gluten-free. So this section over here provides things like gluten-free breads and carbs with milks that are non-dairy, so you are not limited to what you're able to enjoy here. And to our right, again, it is closed down, but there are a lot of options here as well. This is where a lot of our pizzas will be made. You'll have things like garlic knots, cinnamon knots, your strombolis, and our Italian feature of having pasta. We make our own pasta here, so being able to enjoy that and get it, again, kind of fresh style in a Subway manner. You go through a line, say what you want, what sauces, meats, and vegetables to make that personalized in the way that you want to enjoy it. Here's our drink station. Tons of options, just like if you were in any of your restaurants to grab a drink. On top of that, there's soy milk to include that dairy milk. We have oat milk, we have almond milk, and we have waters that stand right here that are freshly made. They cut fruits up, anything from oranges and tangerines to apples, putting things like cinnamon and ginger. So that's a really neat feature that we've added over the years to spice up that water intake. Last but not least, we have our stir fry station. So coming in here, and we follow the model of having it fresh and ready for you as you order. So you can come in, pick what you want to have in your stir fry, vegetables lined up for you, also your rice, and then asking what meat that you would like on there. We have anything from seafood, including shrimp and crab, to having steak, beef, and tofu options for anybody who might be vegan or vegetarian, and then having sauce options that you can enjoy. Soy sauce, General Tso's, orange sauce, and they get very creative with that as well. So if you're not like me and get the Fisher 50, you'll be able to have a strong will and enjoy all this very healthily over 4 years with the help of our dining staff services.